The Spruce Mountain district in eastern Nevada has a long history of mining. One of the most important mines in the area was the Monarch Mine, which began production in 1870 and lasted into the 1950s. Let's start by exploring this cabin near the trail. As you can see, the cabin's interior is a mess, and many of the exterior walls have been torn apart. The cabins which are still standing were originally the same size and shape. Each cabin has been modified to varying degrees. Behind the cabin, I found a small shack which was probably used for storage. The roof of the shack is made of thick planks covered with dirt. The next two structures are a bunkhouse and another cabin. The bunkhouse is in ruins, with its large shingled roof leaning against a stone retaining wall. This cabin has one extra room added at this end, which is now in ruins. Like the first cabin, this one has an interior wall dividing it into two rooms. The primary ores at the Monarch Mine were lead and silver. The mine was inactive from 1902 until 1918. Production continued from then until 1952. In 1926, a haulage tunnel was dug, which connected the Monarch Mine to the Black Forest Mine. Most of the structures at the mine were probably built during the early 20th century, but there are some that are much older. I found the oldest structure at the north end of the camp, a crumbling log cabin. This cabin was one of the first permanent structures at the mine and was probably built in the 1880s, if not earlier. The roof of the log cabin has caved in. Another early structure is this huge ore bin, which has partially collapsed. The ore bin was built using logs instead of timbers. I found another cabin down the slope at the south end of the camp. This cabin is set apart from the others and has no added rooms. The main room of this cabin takes up most of the interior. There is a much smaller room at the far end lined with corrugated metal. Above the cabin near the trail are the concrete foundations of a small mill or smelter. Thanks for watching.